S&D, so we'll be looking at him to step up in this game.
That's what you want to see. You want to see him bounce back. His S&D was borderline pretty awful, to be honest. I mean, he lost a lot of one-on-one engagements that could have changed the game, but he's here, came out and got a pick early.
And he does go 1-for-1 after being traded out by K-Flex. We'll hop on with Billy now, who's 0-0, and he's the man that that Luculent will be looking at gunning down.
Yeah, definitely. He's the key. He's the key to success for this Guile team, for sure.
Currently, kills are just being traded out 1-for-1, but Luke does pick up a 2-piece, and that does bring their slaying up positive, as he does take out Billy.
What an interception there as well. That was huge. That would have put Guile 1-0 up. That was a big interception.
So that ball's now reset, and we'll see what Luculent can do off this aggressive start. If you're Guile now, are you thinking? Are you looking scared?
If I'm Guile, I'm a little bit worried. If you look at the map, they're getting 2 points here if they play this right. And
they do. But Billy busted out, does get a 2-piece there.
Perfect.
And all 4 players do go down for Luculent, so this could be a counter-attack on the card for the Guile lineup.
But luckily for them, the spawns have been friendly and they're all built to defend this. They're in the right locations to defend this, and I don't see them countering this at all.
That is the only thing that is the thing that's bad with Frost Uplink, though, is you constantly see the team spawn under their portal, which makes it so hard to get points and chain them together.
Yeah, definitely. Remember, we saw a Nexus struggle tremendously getting points in this map. Only ended up putting 5 points up, and I mean, their team was out slaying quite a lot in the last series we streamed today. But yeah, I mean, we know this map's a hard one to get points on. 2-0 is nice for them. They'll be looking to build this lead.
And you now see the Enforcer that we all know and love. He is back to 8-4. His slaying is back on point for this team. And how huge is this if you are the Guile, the Luculent lineup?
You need Enforcer to be going off. Enforcer is their key man when it comes to slaying. Luke's got the objective down. Baliptic is a very good. He just complements his teammates very well.
And Luke has done well there. He resets the drone for 15 seconds right now. And that gives Luculent a chance to get back into this map and potentially get some control over this drone.
That's going to allow them to set up, and that's key.
On the other side of this, Billy is pushing into their spawn and causing a lot of havoc right now, but everyone goes down except him.
Here.
He's looking at intercepting this.
They've got an opportunity for a 1-pointer here.
Like I said, though,
might be able to get a 1 point.
Their team does spawn right under the portal, but they do pick up a 1 point from Luke, which again, their objective player is stepping up, and that is the difference between Luculent and Guile right now.
Yeah, let's be straight honest there. Luke was running into 3 flipping Guile players, and really, he shouldn't be allowed to get that point, but he manages to do it, and that's the kind of players that are going to win you games.
But that's what we've been talking about. You see Billy, he was the man that was stranded in the middle of the map, and then the rest of the team just couldn't pick up and secure the points.
Yeah, but I think we need Billy to set up in a better position than that when the other team's on offense.
And there, in comes a point from Ascend. Makes this game 3-1, and 4 are down for Luculent. So right now, Guile are looking to be on top of this map, and they could come back into this if they can
Guile,
string
they
together.
don't really have the ball, though. That's the problem for them. So look, it's a 2-on-2 engagement near the ball, and Luculent have won this engagement, and that's going to help them tremendously defend.
And that is a 2-piece from Enforcer, and Baliptic gets this kill, which is huge for the team. That was
probably the biggest kill so far of the game. That literally stopped a confirmed 2-point cap.
You got to give huge props to Baliptic there. He is 5-10, but one of them kills has kept his team in the lead. Sadly, Luke does drop. Enforcer the only one left, and they can't convert that into points. Enforcer picks up another 2-piece though, after getting cut down by Lardonaya.
18-11, that's what you expect from Enforcer here. He's got the second highest KD in the whole league, so you expect him to be dropping numbers, and this is more like him, this kind of performance.
And this is what you're wanting to see if you are a Luculent fan right now. Completely outslaying Guile, and to be honest, Billy hasn't had the best of games. He is 15-8 though, so we'll be looking for him to step up in the second half.
Yeah, he's still playing extremely well. You know, he's the guy on their team they look for the slaying power, and this is what I'm talking about when it comes to Guile. I'm not sure what they're going to do without this player. He's their best player when it comes to...
And he has picked up another point there, so he brings it within 1.
He's their best player when it comes to respawn. Considering he's a pickup, Guile got to look at that and think that's a problem for the schedule.
And right now, what are you saying is the best side of the map to be on?
I mean, it's hard to say, obviously, but the side Luculent were on then, I find when I used to play, I used to enjoy playing on that side because you used to be able to, you know, spawn trap the other team a little bit and get some numbers down. But really, both sides of the map, you can do a lot of stuff. Like, you can push the left side, like Luculent can push the left side of the map and throw it over the building to get cheeky 1 points, or at least let someone meet the ball. And yeah, that could come into could be a good play.
And Enforcer picks up another kill there. He does get cut down, and will this be points now? Sadly, he does drop, and Luke picks up the drone, looking to reset this now. Or is he actually going to run this? He's just holding up time.
He might just be killing time. This is what we've seen from Luke all day. He's been really good on these wall runs. He's made some good plays. That's
a big play, simply because it lets his team get back into the middle of the map, and they can now start slaying down the other team and stop them rallying points.
Yeah, Luculent got to be careful though. As you can see on the map, look, we've got 4 Guild players in this building here, and they're coming around the outside. They should be able to get some points on the board. They've only went for 1. I mean, they potentially could have got a 2-pointer there.
And you've got to say now, Luculent are in a very bad situation. You look at the scoreboard, and it's only K-Flex and Enforcer who are positive for this team, and this Guild side are looking very strong right now.
If you look at this now, if you look at the map, there's only 1 person between them and the uplink point, and they should have been able to make plays there. His teammates just need to stick around him, and this would be 5-3. But they decided to go right side, and it just did not work.
But once again, it's Billy Busted that picks up for his team, and their pickups are the reason they're winning this game right now. Well, not winning, but still in this game.
Definitely, I think Guile are going to be in for a bit of a reality check once Billy's gone, because I'm not sure what the other player's going to be like, but I'm not sure if he'll be able to affect the game as much as he has.
Wow, when you look at a team like Aftershock, they're, like I said before, they're one of the best semi-pro or amateur teams around, so bringing in a player like that is huge for Guile to get themselves some points on the board potentially. Oh, Enforcer can't quite pick up that kill, but they do slay out their base with the help of K-Flex and Luke, and now they'll be looking at getting some mid-map control.
Definitely Flex gets that 1 kill there, but they need to try and gun these guys down at the mid-area. He tries to throw it into their base, but that obviously doesn't work. It just goes out for a reset.
Maybe that used to be in the game, and Luke picks up a 2-piece, and oh, he almost got the 3rd, and that would have been huge plays there from Luke.
That would have set up their team for a little bit more of a push, but the 2-piece is still huge enough, and it's helped their team gather themselves, and now they've got a little bit of time.
And right now, this is where the plays will start coming out. K-Flex and Billy Busted both have their active camo. And can they get the intercept? And K-Flex did. So he has just kept his team in the game right there. And soon enough, we'll be seeing these active camo plays coming out. And you excited for those?
Yeah, you know, that's basically guaranteed points on the board. We're going to see both teams use them. Hopefully they both use them well. This has been an extremely close game, but that's 3 down for Guile. They've got 3 down right now. So really, they need to try and capitalize on this opportunity to get some points.
Right now, then is when I would have liked to see K-Flex use his active camo. Pop into the base, there's only 1 left, and potentially get a dunk for his team.
Yeah, but he might just be being patient with it. You don't need to use it straight away. He might try and use it as the finishing blow.
That's a beatdown from Luke. He's back onto the wall, onto the side of the map. And once again, he is just stalling time, because he knows if he dies, the ball is getting reset.
He's letting his team set up, and it's working.
And these are the sort of unselfish plays you like to see from players. He is really focused on letting his team win the game, and he's not bothered about his stats. And do you like to see that in a player?
Well, that's what I've said about Luke in previous times with Carl said him. I mean, he's been that kind of guy. It's 4-3 to Guile now, but remember, we've got camos and overdrives to see be popped, and we haven't seen them yet. For 50 seconds, I'm expecting a few more points to go up.
And Luke had a good kill there on Ascend, who was carrying through that ball simply because he got that kill, and that meant that the ball dropped in. That was only a 1 point instead of 2. So that's potentially kept his team in the game.
He's got They've got control to the left side of the map here. They've got the ball. All 4 of them are up, and they're going against 2 like a close. That's another good pick from Flex. They need to think about dunking this. If they get a dunk here, this is definitely going to finish the game. They've used camo for it as well. This could be it.
And he's got
They've
the
got
1.
1 point. That's huge enough for them. They understand that overtime is big.
Billy Bastard has still got his active camo though, so that could be something that we see in overtime for a quick point play.
Oh no, we're not about to see this, are we?
And it's in!
Luke has just made the hugest play of his uplink, and Luculent are making so many last-second plays. Yes, indeed, with the ninja defuse, and again with this late-minute dunk. That is incredible from Luke, and this is why he's one of my favourite OBJs in the league.
And right there, we have just seen Luculent win 2 games on the trot with last-minute plays.
I can't believe that. Record that game. That's one
plays.
for the ages, that one. That was huge.